Hey guys, Adam here at DirectionTrader.com. Let's go over today's markets and talk about what we're going to do going in tomorrow. If you watch the markets or traded the markets live today, you're going to know these indexes were very, very light on the volume. S&Ps were showing around 4,000 to 5,000 contracts traded every 2 minutes. That's extremely low. We'd like to see probably about double that average. So a little bit low for my likings. But let's go ahead and go over some of these markets. Over here looking at the daily, it does appear like these S&Ps just want to grind higher. Okay? So it looks like they want to grind higher. Now, we're getting to that point that we've been talking about on Crude in the past about some of these pushes higher or pushes lower. And here we are pushing higher in the S&P. That's pretty clear. But we're starting to get to the point that I'm going to start to say, guys, let's pay close attention to that previous day's highs. Anything above the previous day's highs, I am only looking to continue. Look for that grind, look for that thing to continue higher, and just trade this one-sided to the upside. Anything below the previous day's highs, let's use our smarts, use our multiple time frames. In this situation, I have 1600 and a 400 tick chart. Use whatever you'd like to use. I recommend multiple time frames. But look for possible, sorry guys, got a little cold today, but look for possible pullbacks in this market. Sorry about that. Anyways, so anything above the previous day's highs, go with it. Anything below it, look for possible pullbacks and selling opportunities to revert it back towards this 21 period moving average. Alright, so let's move forward here. I'm going to take a look at the Russell. Much of the same here in the Russell. Keep watching them previous day's highs. We push above it, go with it. But remember, the Russell, not quite as strong as, say, the S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ. So any type of pullbacks on these indexes, it might make sense to look at the Russell to the downside a little bit more. It tends to have a nice little drop here. So I will pay attention to that Russell. I'm going to go ahead and go through the other ones. Same thing here with the NASDAQ. I don't personally trade the NASDAQ, but I do have a lot of NASDAQ traders. Anything that doesn't push higher, keep watching the Apple. If Apple's pushing higher, it's going to be very difficult to trade this thing to the short side. And then here with the Dow, much of the same. Dow has not even pushed all-time highs yet, so I will continue to watch that particular method, making sure we don't push above. If we push above the previous day's highs, we'll go with it. If we fail to push above the previous day's highs, look for some shorting opportunities. And then our savior here in the live trading room has always been the crude oil, especially the last couple weeks here. Whenever the indexes just go quiet and decide not to move, crude oil, at least here recently, has definitely been saving us. Now, I haven't been making a fortune on crude oil, but we've been getting trading opportunities. It's kept us in the game, it keeps us active, and it definitely gives us some really good opportunities. So today, that's what happened. We took a couple crude trades here, one for a scratch, one for a small profit. Nothing that we're getting excited about, but it gave us volatility, it gave us some movement. So crude, let's watch tomorrow. Anything above these 54s, I'm going to start looking to the upside. And then, obviously, any type of sell-off, we'll look for this market to continue on lower. There's definitely a bearish bias to this crude. Even though we may look like we want to pop a little higher, I'm not going to get fully aggressive to the long side until we break through the resistance. But any type of intraday shorting opportunity, I'm going to go ahead and go with it. Okay? So, not a big video tonight, guys. Not a long one. Not a real detailed video. But I wanted to come to you and kind of talk a little bit about some of these markets. These indexes are really quiet right now, guys. Not a lot of stuff to talk about with this basically lack of volume, if you were to say. Crude has been a lot of fun. We've, it's been kind of the savior for us, as I say, with the low volume in the indexes. So we've been able to get some crude trades. But I'm looking for some more opportunity here in the S&Ps. Any opportunity to short it, I'm gonna. If not, it appears to me that this thing just wants to leak higher over time. So until government changes things, we're probably going to see the S&P and the indexes continue to leak higher. So it might be something we need to set in and just get prepared for. So I hope this helps, guys. If you got any questions, go ahead and get a hold of me. Adam@directiontrader.com, or comment below this video. I will be the one that responds to it. But that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good afternoon.